Hello, Namaskar. This is CVR English and it's time to roll the Inside News live with me, Anukriti Sharma. Ladies and gentlemen, Haryana Chief Minister Naib Singh Saini has commented on the Congress party's internal struggles regarding the selection of the leader of the opposition in the Haryana Assembly, stating that it is their internal private matter. He expressed his concerns over the Congress's effectiveness as an opposition party, accusing them of spreading lies and misleading the public. Saini also criticized the leaders of the INDI alliance for similar behavior in the parliament as well, claiming that the public has now lost its trust in Congress party and that all the parties within the India are embroiled in corruption. Watch this.
पिछले दिनों चाहे हरियाणा के रोड्स की बात हो, चाहे हरियाणा के अंदर मेट्रो की बात हो, आने वाले समय के अंदर हरियाणा एक तीव्र गति से विकास की नई ऊंचाइयों को छुएगा। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने पूर्ण सहयोग, पूर्ण आशीर्वाद वो रहेगा और हरियाणा की जो भी कार्य होंगे, जो भी ध्यान में आएंगे, उनको गति से हम कराने का काम करेंगे। कई विषयों के ऊपर आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने पूछा है, चर्चा की है और आगे आने वाले हरियाणा के अंदर क्या क्या कार्य करने हैं उसके बारे में भी हमने बताया है। बिल्कुल, आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने जब बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ अभियान का हरियाणा से शुभारंभ किया था, हमने देखा है कि पिछले 10 वर्षों में महिलाओं के सम्मान में नरेंद्र मोदी की सरकार ने बड़ा कार्य किया है। मुझे खुशी है कि आदरणीय मोदी जी के नेतृत्व के अंदर ही महिलाओं को सशक्त और मजबूत करने के लिए नारी शक्ति वंदन बिल भी आया। आने वाले समय के अंदर हमारी बहनें, हमारी बेटियां भारत के अंदर विधानसभाओं के अंदर वो उनकी प्रेजेंस रहेगी, वो भी विकास की गति में मुख्य भागीदारी के अंदर रहेंगी और वो बिल पास हुआ है। आने वाले समय के अंदर महिलाओं के लिए
Karnataka Minister Priyank Kharge has criticized the Bharatiya Janata Party MP Tejasvi Surya for making quote-unquote irresponsible statements, reminding him of his responsibilities as a minister of the parliament. Kharge has challenged Surya to take his claims to court if he is confident in them, asserting that the narrative and the divisive politics he promotes have persisted over the years. He questioned Surya's contributions to Bengaluru and Karnataka, highlighting a perceived lack of meaningful engagement.
Each of his statements has held, he has held his ground on any of his statements. What does he mean that Karnataka is becoming Pakistan? Doesn't he know the law of the land? And if he saw this thing, if he's so sure of his words, let him go to court and let him go to fight a battle. The central government is in his hands. It's been 10 years. The same narrative, the same divisive politics, that's all he knows. What is his contribution to Bangalore? What is his contribution to Karnataka?
He is saying you are appeasing Muslim community by sending notice to the farmers and you are taking the lands of farmers in the name of gold.
See, whatever it is, everybody has a right to appeal for whatever injustice, if at all it is being meted out. But this narrative, divisive narrative, has always been his nature of politics. So that is, I don't think you should give him any credence. That's all he knows. What is his contribution to Bangalore? What is his contribution to Karnataka?
He is saying he was appeasing Muslim community.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to visit Gujarat on October 28th. His itinerary includes the joint inauguration of the Tata Aircraft Complex for manufacturing the C-295 aircraft alongside Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez at the Tata Advanced Systems Limited or the TASL campus at about 10 a.m. in the morning. Following this, Modi ji will visit the Lakshmi Vilas Palace in Vadodara at approximately 11 a.m. He will then be travelling to Amreli, where at around 2:45 p.m. he will inaugurate the Bharat Mata Sarovar at Dudhala. Around 3 p.m., Prime Minister will inaugurate and lay the foundation stone for various developmental projects worth over 4,800 crores at Lathi, Amreli, as per the PMO.
डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन पर बहुत फोकस कर रहा है। साथियों, भारत भविष्य की दुनिया की जरूरतों के लिए आज काम कर रहा है। हमारा मिशन एआई हो, हमारा सेमीकंडक्टर मिशन हो, मिशन क्वांटम हो, मिशन ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन हो, स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी से जुड़े मिशन हो, डिजिटल इंडिया का मिशन हो, इन सभी का लक्ष्य दुनिया के लिए बेहतरीन और विश्वसनीय समाधान देना है। आप सभी साथियों के लिए इन क्षेत्रों में इन्वेस्टमेंट्स और कोलैबोरेशंस की अनेक संभावनाएं हैं। साथियों, भारत हर इनोवेशन को एक शानदार प्लेटफॉर्म और बेहतरीन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर देने के लिए कमिटेड है। हमारा डिजिटल पब्लिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, नए स्टार्टअप्स और इंडस्ट्री 4.0 के लिए अनंत संभावनाओं के द्वार खोल रहा है। आज भारत अपने फिजिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को पूरी तरह से ट्रांसफॉर्म करने में जुटा है। रेल, रोड, एयरपोर्ट और पोर्ट में रिकॉर्ड इन्वेस्टमेंट किया जा रहा है। इसमें जर्मन और इंडो पैसिफिक रीजन की कंपनियों के लिए अनेक संभावनाएं हैं। मुझे खुशी है कि रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी को लेकर भारत और जर्मनी मिलकर काम कर रहे हैं। पिछले महीने ही गुजरात में जर्मनी के साथ मिलकर चौथा ग्लोबल रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी इन्वेस्टर्स मीट आयोजित किया गया है। ग्लोबल लेवल पर रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी में निवेश के लिए
Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Mohan Yadav, he has encouraged the residents to celebrate Deepavali by supporting the local artisans and businesses. Viewers, he has highlighted the contributions of the Prajapati community, who craft the diyas along with others who produce the brooms and various items for the festival. Yadav has urged people to purchase these local products to foster community support, announcing that he too would visit the market to buy the local goods for Diwali celebrations. Take a look at this.
लोग हैं हमारे कई समाज के द्वारा, कोई झाड़ू बनाता है, कोई श्रृंगार की सामग्री बनाता है, कोई फेरी लगाता है, कोई फुटपाथ पे बेचता है, कोई अलग प्रकार से अपने दिए की बत्ती बना करके बेचना चाहते हैं। ऐसे सभी लोगों से मिलकर के दीपावली मनती है। और वैसे भगवान राम ने सभी लोगों के साथ मिलकर के राम राज्य की कामना की थी और राम राज्य चलाया था। मैं आपसे निवेदन करना चाहता हूं, यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्रीमान नरेंद्र मोदी जी भी इसी बात के लिए प्रेरित करते हैं। मैं स्वयं भी मार्केट में जाकर के अपने ऐसे बंधुओं के द्वारा बनाए हुए स्वदेशी उत्पाद को खरीदूंगा जिसके माध्यम से दीपावली मने। मैं आपसे भी निवेदन करना चाहता हूं, हमारी सरकार ने निर्णय किया है कि जो जहां है वहीं पर दीपावली के आनंद में हमारे ऐसे वर्ग जैसे मजदूर परिवार के बच्चे, गरीब परिवार के बच्चे या कोई व्यक्ति ऐसे अवसर पे कोई भूखा नहीं रहे, कोई को कष्ट नहीं हो, सबके जीवन में दीपावली का आनंद घोलते हुए हम सब मिलकर के सामूहिक रूप से जवाबदारी के साथ दीपावली का पावन पर्व मनाए, ये अपेक्षा करते हुए एक बार फिर आप सबके प्रति मंगल कामना देता हूं। बधाई। भगवान महालक्ष्मी।
Additional Director General of Police for Law and Order Sanjay Kumar has commended the preparedness and the professionalism demonstrated during the cyclone Dana, stating that all teams were strategically deployed. He noted that after the evacuations were performed, individuals were successfully relocated to the relief camps with no reported cases of loot or theft from those evacuated areas. Kumar also emphasized that the police efforts are focused on creating a sense of safety and security and also ensuring that the public feels supported. He highlighted the presence of women constables and home guards in the camps caring for the children and expressed his satisfaction with the achievements of all their relief efforts.
Another teams who are restoring, like electricity department, RD department and other all health department also. We are ensuring everywhere our guards are there. Public should not feel that they are alone. We are there with them. Psychologically also in a lot of camps, our women constable, our women home guard, they are going, they are talking to them, they are taking care of the kids also. You must have seen in the newspapers and other places where they have taken the kids in the lap and also going along with them. It's a good thing. And our preparation was fully, I can say it was very good, and we have achieved our target.
So it has been seen that several police officials, those who deployed in vulnerable areas, they have carried pregnant ladies and...
Yes, that is our job. On humanitarian ground also, in a police uniform, we are not only giving the security but also the sense of security. So everywhere we are present there, and every department is asking help and we are assisting them. Our preparedness was of very professional. We had deployed on the strategic location.
Kobi Shoshani, the Consul General of Israel to Midwest India, has emphasized the difference between Israel and its adversaries, stating that Israel exclusively targets military bases rather than the civilians. He referenced the recent conflicts involving Israel, Lebanon, Gaza and Iran, noting that operations against military targets in Iran were conducted with precision and accuracy. Shoshani has expressed his confidence that the situation with Iran is resolved from Israel's perspective, while urging that Iran should not retaliate, highlighting the importance of maintaining security in that region. Watch this.
Sir, there's one more thing that always whenever Israel attacks or counterattacks at any part of the Middle East, everyone says that the civilians have been targeted. So what's the status of yesterday's attack on the civilians or military targets? What were the specifications of the attack target?
That is exactly what is the difference between us and our enemies. We are only targeted military bases and military targets, not civilians, as happened in the recent year between Israel and Lebanon, between Israel and Gaza, and between Israel and Iran. We are targeted directly in a very precise targets in the military bases in Iran, and it was a quite impressive operation, I have to say.
Sir, is there any intelligence about who were the targets, who were eliminated or were targeted? Any big leader from any other terror organization who was targeted specifically?
No, it was a military targets, and as I said before, very precise and very accurate operation. And I think that from our perspective, it's over with Iran. And I hope that they will not make a mistake to make a retaliation for that.
So how do you rate the success of this operation? Because Iran says that it was nothing and it was just something just to show the world, and it has not done any damage to Iran. So how do you see the effect of this retaliation from your side?
That's a very common practice in the Iranian. We will see the result very soon. We will see it from the satellites. But the message is very, very clear. Israel can reach any place in the Middle East, whether it's far or not far. in a very accurate and a very massive way. This is a message: don't mess with us.
But sir, do you think that this is going to escalate the things which are already escalated in past 1 year, directly targeting Iran, and whether it was a response or not? But you have attacked Iran in a way, and Iran will now reciprocate. So is it going to escalate here onwards? How do you see it?
We are looking forward what's going to be the reaction of the Iranian. I assume that they will reconsider any reaction for this attack, because it's coming to the reaction of their attack without any notice and things like that. More than a year, we are actually standing in front of the terror attacks from all over, from Iran and its proxies around the world. And the idea is to harm and to make a damage to the state of Israel. It's coming from Gaza, it's coming from the Houthis in Yemen, and from other militias in the Middle East, including, of course, Hezbollah, which is the biggest proxies of Iran in the Middle East. Now, towards Iran, I don't think it's going to be big escalation, but we are looking forward what's going to be happen. Israel is committed to bring safety and peace to the Middle East in a very, very dramatic way. And I think that, in my point of view, that this reaction and very targeted and precise targets, I think eventually can lead to a better future and maybe more stability in the Middle East.
Sir, apart from this specific operation in Iran yesterday, what are the status of other conflicts with Lebanon or in Gaza or other operations being operated by Israel?
MP Dimple Yadav has inaugurated the election office for Samajwadi Party's official campaign in the Karhal by-election, marking a significant step in the party's preparations for the upcoming polls. And during this inauguration, Dimple has expressed her supreme confidence in the party's prospects and has emphasized the importance of the grassroots engagement to connect with the voters. Yadav highlighted the party's commitment to addressing the local issues and promised to work closely with the community to ensure their voices are heard. This event aimed to energize the party workers and to rally support for the Samajwadi Party's candidates in the crucial electoral battle.
और मैं थोड़ा विलम्ब हुआ है, लेकिन ज्यादा विलम्ब नहीं हुआ है, व्यवस्था बैठने की अच्छी हो रही है। प्रभाव से नतीजे की तरह हमारी पहल विधानसभा से बढ़ रही है, हम सबके सहयोग से, आप सबके सहयोग से। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं सभी अपने लोगों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद
पूरी तरह तैयार है और पिछले चुनाव में पूरी तरह तैयार रही थी और ये आने वाले उपचुनावों में भी मैं समझती हूँ हमारी तैयारी बहुत ही मजबूत और पूरी है। मैं समझती हूँ कि जिस तरह की आप बात कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि मैं क्षेत्र में हूँ तो मुझे पता नहीं है क्या आया है, लेकिन हम जमीन के जो मुद्दे हैं उनमें चुनाव लड़ने जा रहे हैं। जहाँ आज लोग मायूस है, हमारा युवा, जहाँ हमारी महिलाओं का सवाल है, जहाँ स्वास्थ्य सेवाओं का सवाल है, बिजली का सवाल है, जहाँ अब हमको सुनने में आया है कि मुख्यमंत्री जी ऐसे आदेश दे रहे हैं जो डीएम निवेश लेके आएंगे। बताइए, जहाँ इतनी लाखों करोड़ों की निवेश की बात हुई थी, एमओयू साइन हुए थे, तो कहीं ना कहीं ये दर्शाता है कि ये सरकार पूरी तरह जो सपने हैं जो जनता ने देखे थे, जो ये सरकार पूरे करने में सक्षम नहीं साबित हुआ है। तो मैं समझती हूँ लोग इन्हीं मुद्दों में लेके चुनाव की जा रहे हैं।
Meanwhile, Union Minister G. Kishan Reddy has stated that the Government of India aims to positively amend the Waqf Board Act. He noted that while the Act was introduced in the Parliament, the Speaker chose to refer it to the Joint Parliamentary Committee, a decision the government has welcomed. Reddy emphasized the need to strengthen the Waqf Board and protect its land, expressing concern over a few corrupt individuals who, under the guise of the Waqf Board, create difficulties for the general public. He specifically accused members of Asaduddin Owaisi's AIMIM party in Hyderabad of encroaching on the Waqf board lands and also operating their businesses there. Watch this.
वक्फ बोर्ड के नाम पर कुछ लोग जो करप्ट लोग, जो कम्युनल लोग, कुछ वक्फ बोर्ड के नाम पर अलग अलग इनोसेंट को सताने वाले हैं। किसानों का लैंड्स भी वक्फ बोर्ड के नाम पर लिखकर उनको बुला के पैसे लेकर फिर हटा रहे। अलग अलग सिटीज में ऐसे हर शहर में जो लिटिगेशन नहीं है ऐसा कोई शहर भी नहीं है। सभी जगह जो वक्फ बोर्ड कमेटी के अंदर जितने भी लोग आए उसमें बड़े बड़े लोग वक्फ बोर्ड के नाम पर लोगों को सताना, करोड़ों करोड़ रुपए वसूल करना, ये बहुत सालों से चल रहे। मेरा शहर हैदराबाद में अगर देखे तो हैदराबाद में जो असदुद्दीन ओवैसी का पार्टी एमआईएम पार्टी के लोग बहुत जगह वक्फ बोर्ड लैंड को कब्जा किया है। उसमें अलग अलग जगह शादीखाना बनाया और एक बिजनेस बनाया। वक्फ बोर्ड के नाम पर वक्फ बोर्ड का लैंड को कब्जा करना, जो प्रोटेक्ट करने वाला है वो प्रोटेक्ट नहीं करते, खाली भाषण देते हैं, मगर खुद लैंड ग्राबिंग, वक्फ बोर्ड का लैंड ग्राब करके और अलग अलग घर बनाना, लोगों को बेचना, कम्युनिटी हॉल्स बनाना, मैरिज शादी खाना बनाना, किराए को चलाना, ये हैदराबाद में ऐसा देश भर में ये स्थिति है। ये आज अगर नहीं सुधारे तो
Karnataka Minister Dinesh Gundu Rao has addressed the BJP MP Tejasvi Surya's allegations regarding the Waqf board, stating that Surya is a fearmonger who thrives on creating fear and anxiety. Rao has clarified that when issues related to forest land and Waqf land arose, notices are being issued based on the existing records. He assured that the government would not seize anyone's land and further emphasized that there is no need for Surya to act as a savior. The minister has affirmed that genuine farmers would have their land restored while any Waqf property would remain with the Waqf board. He further reassured that no one's rights would be curtailed and expressed his confidence that justice would prevail, highlighting the government's commitment to the farmers and its track record in the land reforms.
Into it and see that nobody is nobody's rights are curtailed or withdrawn. I'm sure the justice will be done, and of course interest of farmers is always paramount to us, and we will go by that. Just taking out something and then trying to make it like as if government is behind this and government wants to snatch away lands and creating fear amongst people. They'll pick up on any communal issue. For them, it's always Hindu versus Muslim. They will never talk about some other mutt land or some other Hindu property land. They would not have ever spoken. Because for them, they always want this communal angle. For us, that's not the issue. For us, whoever is genuinely landowners, they will definitely they will be protected. There's no question of anyone's land being snatched away.
But see, the point over here is, sir, you see what the Tejasvi is stating also, that the Congress government wants to convert Karnataka into Pakistan one, and on the second point, you see, he's saying on what grounds is that government giving the notice?
First of all, his statement is ridiculous and it is atrocious, and saying that you want to convert it to Pakistan. What does he mean by that? What does he mean by that? Are we all anti-nationals? This is all stupid remarks by a immature politician, and he thrives, like I earlier said, on fear-mongering. And
in Thiruvananthapuram, the Shibu Baby John of the Revolutionary Socialist Party, or the RSP, has addressed multiple pressing political issues, including the upcoming NCP and the YNR by-poll elections, as well as the Palakkad constituency by-election. Viewers, John has responded to CPIM leader N. Krishnadas's recent statements, emphasizing the need for transparency and integrity in the entire electoral process. Additionally, John has highlighted the significance of the political landscape in the wake of the tragic death of Kannur ADM Naveen Babu, urging the authorities to ensure justice as well as accountability. His remarks reflect a broader concern for the political climate in Kerala and the importance of addressing these critical matters ahead of these elections.
How left democratic front is crumbling with regard to political morality and standards. The unfortunate part of it is the Chief Minister, who came to know of it a few weeks back, did some discreet inquiries and has put a lid on it. This is something which cannot be blown over. This has to be investigated. Definitely the source of money has to be investigated. Chief Minister, being the Chief Minister of Kerala, should come out in public.
Viewers, that brings us to the close of this edition of Inside News Live with me, Anukriti Sharma. Keep watching CVR English for more news and updates.